happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. What's happening, good people? L.A.R movement still moving. I'm gonna go live real quick for about an hour. I don't know, Bernard might be going live today, so I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna double check and check again to make sure he's once he's on, I'm gonna get out of here. Um, if you see, just forewarning what's about to happen. Um, my dog you might hear that him whining in the back. I got him in the kennel and he wants to get out from time to time. So just so you know, if you hear something in the background whining, that's him. All right. So now we're gonna get to the topic. And this is for the brothers out there, and I feel like I'm doing an album intro right now. But you can't be great on a bad team. And a lot of what's going on, a lot of what's been going on around social media and with the black man topic and the relationship topic, and even the parenting and the buck breaking of young black boys and the sending black men off on dummy missions and celebrating black men that protect black women but then throw the black man under the bus reminded me of Randy Moss. And why I'm saying Randy Moss, and that's why I use him as a thumbnail, is because Randy Moss was an all-time great. But when he went to the Raiders, which was a bad team at the time, he became washed up because he was great on a bad team. Similar to Warren Sapp, who was great, but on a bad team. Similar to Allen Iverson, who was great, but when you looked at the Philadelphia 76ers around him, he was on a bad team. And you can't be great on a bad team. I know people think you can. You can always shine and show your abilities, but the truth be told, you can never be great. And the reason why you cannot be great on a bad team is because your bad teammates are going to sabotage all of the great moments. And I thought about that before I did this live, because there are numerous ways that black men are great, but they're on a bad team. And the issue becomes, are you being real or down for the cause or down for your people when you are with a bad team? Because you're going to stay with a brother. Your brothers need to stay with us. And what's up, SKC? What happens then? What happens when you put in all the work? You know what I'm saying? You're doing double time. You're doing overtime. You're putting in extra work. You're going extra hard. You want to win. But the team around you wants you to do all the winning work while they get all the winning credit. Which means, yeah, I see you, getting smarter, getting stronger, getting faster. I see you, being great in spots and spurts to be a rising tide, that lifts all of our boats. But what I'm going to do, since I know you're going to do all that to be great, I'm going to chill out. What I'm going to do is, I'm not going to concern myself with doing my job. I'm not going to concern myself with, if you're as great as you say you are, you need to be so great that you should be great while I'm giving a halfway effort. That's how great you need to be. We're in the trenches together, fighting, but really you're fighting. I'm just watching. And if you've ever watched somebody who was great with a bad team, you will notice, even on a professional level, when you're great and you have a bad team, this is what your teammates do. And I'm just saying, oh, what you doing? Oh, wow, that's crazy. You just, oh, look. Oh, I was supposed to be over there. That was my job. But look at the hustle. Look at the harder you doing my job. Oh, and then you went back to do your job. Oh, and then you went back to do my job. Oh, and you went back to do your job. Oh, and you made a play. Oh my God. You are so great. Michael Vick. When you're great on a bad team. See, people think about Michael Vick, and they think about the running and throwing the ball in the pocket, but what y'all forgot about Michael Vick was all of them drop passes. Yep, you forgot about all of the linemen who didn't block, and it was like, oh, what a spin move, man! Boy, you were great. Boy, why didn't you block this guy? You Mike Vick. You can do anything. You can make magic happen, baby. It's like, every week I gotta do this. Man, you make miracles happen. Every week. And then you get mad at these guys. You get mad at these guys because they get tired of dragging you along. They get tired of dragging you to the promised land. And you can't say, what were you doing? Oh, while he was putting in work, I was just kicking it. I was just doing me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get a check. You know what I'm saying? We gonna always be straight because, he there doing everything. And you think, some people have to bring a quote unquote winning culture, but some cultures don't want to win. They don't want to do the work to win. Yeah, exactly. They don't want to do the work to win. So now we got to play this game. We got to play this shenanigan game. You know what? Hold on, folks. Hold on. I gotta do something for about 10 seconds. So let me be right back. My apologies. I had to double check something real quick. So back to the lecture at hand. Oh yeah, I understand he didn't watch the playbook, but why would he? Why would he? They're not blocking. They're not running the right routes. They're dropping the ball when you're throwing them the ball. So what do we need the plays for? They're not blocking. So let's get back to where we was at. I'm sorry for that little quick break, but when you're great, you see it time and time again. When you see the little boys in the family and they say he's gonna be a athlete, or he's going to be an entertainer, he's going to take the family out of poverty. Nobody in the family knows how to get this boy to be a good athlete. Nobody in the family knows how to get this boy to be a great entertainer. They're going to expect a child to figure it out and drag them along. So you want that child to be great on a bad team. Yeah, my baby going to be a basketball player. Could you teach your baby how to shoot? No. Teach him how to dribble? No. Teach him how to pass? No. Teach them how to run an offense. No. Teach them footwork. No. Teach them defense. No. Teach them how to play the passing lane. No. Okay. Okay. You want them to be a great football player. Can you teach them how to block? No. Can you teach them how to catch? No. Can you teach them how to run? No. Can you teach them how to backpedal? No. Do you teach them how to run routes? No. Can you teach them how to decipher a coverage? No. Could you teach them to play a coverage? No. Could you teach them ball skills? No. I guess pause. But he gonna figure it out for all of us. We gonna bring him around people and he gonna figure it all out because we're such a great team. We want a child or a teenager to drag a bunch of adults into success. And who's the problem with? Who is the problem with at this particular point? The problem is with the kid. My kid's smart. My kid's a genius. Are you really? Where did he get it from? He got it from me, but you stupid. My kid gonna be a lawyer or a doctor. Did you teach him what it takes to be a lawyer or a doctor? No. Did you give him any books on being a lawyer or doctor? No. Did you send him any video footage of, the type of work it takes to become a lawyer or doctor? No. Did you tell him what the best schools to be a lawyer or doctor was? No. Or engineer? No. Did you tell him the cost? No. Did you tell him the grade point average? No. So he's gonna be great on a bad team. And there are a lot of black men who've dealt with this since they were little boys. Since they were little boys. I want you to protect the family. Okay, so you want this little boy to protect the family. Is he big enough to be the protection of the family? No, he's not. No, he's not. Will he be a child taking on grown men that you need him to protect you from? Yes. Is that a fair fight? No. Aren't you an adult? Yes. Why don't you protect the child instead of having the child protect the adults? What's the problem with that? Well, he gotta know what to do, does he? So do you have to know what to do? Because now you want him to basically be a prize fighter and beat up the world for you. Well, let me ask you the question. Since you want your child to be your pit bull, are you gonna not put your child in pit bull predicaments? Can that child just have a childhood without you making sure that child does not get caught up in bad spots where he has to do extra work or put his life on the line? Is that too much to ask? No, I can't do that. I gotta stay in some mess. Oh, okay. So you want this kid to be, great at being a guard dog while you keep bringing him drama, but you can't stop it because it's your drama that you keep bringing. So what if you get this kid hurt or even killed? What is that going to do? He died for the family. Now we got to get his little brother to be the protector of the family. See, that's the problem being great on a bad team. The team doesn't care about your life, your utility. You know what I'm saying? That's a problem. That's a major problem. As when it comes to guys talking about, relationships, whether you're a great boyfriend, a great father, a great husband, Dame Lillard effect, absolutely. What winds up happening is what? Just because you're a great boyfriend, that does not mean your girlfriend is great too. Just because you're a great father, that does not mean your children and your child's mother are great too. Just because you're a great husband does not mean your wife is great too. Or your wife's or your in-laws are great too. Or your side of the family is great too. Because see, now they want you to be so great. You have to be such a great man that people who are grown adults, who sit on the sidelines of life, their own life, wake up and go to bed thinking, you know what? As long as he here, as long as he alive, I'm gonna be straight. I ain't got, yes, I don't really do nothing with my life. Yeah, I don't even have to do nothing, because as long as he get up every morning, as long as he got it together, he gonna always have me in mind. Because if he don't have me in mind, I'm gonna blow a situation up. So he gonna have to have me in mind, because I need him to be great for me too. Like, I need my lights to stay on too, because I don't want to keep them on myself. I'm playing around. So now we have a problem, because this is how great you want black men to be. Because when you listen to people have a conversation and they talk about black men, this is what they do. They take the best black men possible. You're a great black man not because you're great. No. That doesn't make you great. You're great when you can win it all with a team of bad news bears losers who do not want to participate in the win, and you win with them. This is why we as a people have such a big problem. See, this is why we need another Malcolm X. We need another Martin Luther King. We need another Medgar Evers. We need another Marcus Garvey. We need another Fred Hampton. We need another Huey P. Newton. We need another... Man, there's a lot of political prisoners I got talked about from the Panthers. Mumia Abu-Jamal, like, we need another, you know what I'm saying? Same thing when they'll do the gang leaders. We need another Larry Hoover. We need another Jeff Ford. We need another, It's crazy because we always need another and need another and need another. But you don't want to be the change, You can see the sign. No, I don't have a Chargers hat. I don't. But we need another one. And the other one is always supposed to be you. See, I need you to be. I need another Michael Jackson. I need another Chris Brown. And then you wonder why these guys are so talented. What's up, Sister George? Why are these guys so talented? And you ask why these guys are, they have immense talent, but you'll say, oh man, they have issues, they're cracking up. Maybe it hasn't dawned on you yet. These guys with immense talent, they have issues and they're cracking up. They're surrounded by a bad team, a team of losers, a team of people who don't want to do anything. They're not there to do anything. And then when you see the modern day black man who's really bent on winning, they get rid of the losers around them. And then you get mad because you go, well, how come I just can't be part of the entourage? And they say, listen, if you bring no value, you can't be around me. You got to do something. That's why a lot of us, you see a lot of rappers, particularly, and you're like, why do you have 150, 20, 50, 100, 150 people with you? Man, the hood got to eat. 90% of those people don't even need to be there because they do nothing. Why would you carry around somebody who thinks the only thing he could bring to the table is he could walk around with a gun and look mad, and they could possibly kill somebody? That's my job. That's all you got to bring to the table, bro? You willing to kill a person at a music show? That's the best you could do. But you're supposed to be loyal to that. You're supposed to take care of a guy like that and multiple guys like that and take care of their families. No. That's what makes you great on a bad team. I said that to segue into the rapper Bandman Kevo, which I saw the situation with him and his child's mother. I'm homeless and I ain't got nowhere to stay and blah, 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 blah. But he got to buy her a house. But she needs to buy a house, a maid, a chef, a babysitter, while she goes shopping. Because she can't even go to the grocery store and buy her own groceries and cook because she can't cook. So this is the type of people we have to take care of in our society. A bunch of losers. So you got to be so great that you make pathetic people champions. And that's a problem. That is a problem. That is a problem. But that's a problem that us as black men, we got to deal with. Because I'm going to tell you why. We need to stop being soft and start cutting people off. I know that rhymes, I know it's bars or whatever. But that's what we need to do. People are not bringing value to our lives, but they expect us to be valuable to, his wife. Obviously, it ain't no wife thing anymore. Because if you can't even clean up the house, if you can't take care of the kids, if you can't wash some clothes, if you can't cook for the family, that means that man got to work and send Uber Eats, work and send a maid, work, and send somebody to take care of the kids. While you're doing what? While you're doing what? That's not what a wife does. That's a leech. But he's spending money ridiculously too. So this is where we're headed. This is where we've been. Think about it. Think about all the people who talk about how LeBron James's crew, they're just bosses. And they're dope guys. They're dope guys. And think about all of the people you can think about, whether they be famous or not, who don't have a team like that, who never had a team like that. And think about LeBron James been playing in the NBA almost 20 years. Think about all the people who came after LeBron James and how come they don't have a team of people. Think about that. Where's Kyrie's team? Where's Kevin Durant's team? Where's Russell Westbrook's team? Where's Steph Curry's team of people? Think about that. Really process that. The only team leader you got that's actually winning will be LeVar Ball. Say what you want, but LeVar Ball. He implemented a plan that almost worked to perfection. But he ain't around no losers. He want winners. And the kids that he has want to be winners. So he's at the head, they're coming in. But see, let's take this a step further. So now we got to play this game with every black man on the planet. Your family wants you to do that. Your family wants you to be a winner. But your family doesn't know how to be a winner. But your family never put in the work of a winner. But your family never sacrificed. But you're supposed to do all the sacrificing. And see, this is why I'm getting back to talking about this particular topic. And I'm going to tell you what I mean right now. There are a lot of family and friends who purposely sabotage their life because they think it's going to give you motivation. They're dumb, but they actually think, man, if I don't do anything with my life and I'm a Calamity Jane or I'm a Calamity James, you know, and bro, this is what I'm going through it. I'm going through it. I didn't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I mean, all you got to do is get to the promised land. I promise you, when you get there and you make $100 million, all you got to do is give me like $1 million for all the stuff I never did and don't know how to do. And I promise you, I'm gonna get it together just like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you owe me for all the times that I put you in a bad situation. But because I motivated you by putting you in this bad situation. I didn't pay my bills and had you scrambling to pay my bills because I knew it would make you a better man. I lied about what was going on in my life to make you work harder so you can get everybody else up out the hood because I knew it would make you a better man. And look at what you become. You become so great. So great. Now all you got to do is, now that you done made it, you know, just break me off for being a loser. It's like, this is why when you see great people, they're great in one place and they're like, kind of like the Lakers right now, right? You can blame Russell Westbrook if you want to, but LeBron James and Anthony Davis are supposed to be better players than Russell Westbrook. So right now, let's just be honest. You got 3 people who can't be great because they're on a bad team. And they working together. And they're blaming on anybody else. But let's just be honest. This is what happened. This is what happened. You know. So now we got to play this game. What's going on with everybody? Like even in like and I'm gonna have to do it, right? The Black manosphere is full of great men, but don't think that the guys who are in the Black manosphere don't know that they're being great for a bad team. I know some of you brothers don't want to hear that, but y'all, it's a lot of bad teammates. It's a lot of bad teammates. It's a lot of bad teammates who, you know, if you want to hear about women 24/7, okay, you heard about women 24/7. But let me ask you a question. Did you implement anything that these guys said? Did you? 9 times out of 10, you didn't. This is why you keep asking for the same advice over and 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 over again. That's why you need the same video 1,000,000 times over. That's why hey man, could you make a part 2, a part 3, a part 14, a part 17, a part 176? Because I just, you know what I'm saying? This is what I need. No, that's not what you need. That's not what you need. You know, that's not what you need. What you need is to get up off your behind and start getting something done. You know, that's what you need. But you want brothers to be great on a bad team. You know, brothers, you know, and I use it in this aspect because brothers used to have to tell y'all, like the video, share the stream, like the video, share the stream, like the video, share the stream, donate. The likes are free. The view, you know, just saying it's cool, sharing it is free. The brothers just can't do it. 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 You got brothers big and small who are all great in my opinion, who have the same issue. You want brothers to be great on a bad team. That's a problem, man. That's a problem. I need you to be here every day, multiple times a day, to give me what I need, and I'm never going to implement it. And instead of implementing the information, I'm just going to tell you what I need you to do some more of. And now you think you're gonna put pressure on these guys to be great like that every day. Right. And then when these guys pivot and they move in a different direction and they do something, man, you sold us out. You sold out the space. You're not true to what it's supposed to be. Maybe that person is just tired of working for the low. are working for free, or you want them to go live 8 times a day. You want them to upload 14 videos a day. You want them to have everything, oh, look, I need the show to be super, super crisp, while other people could just sit down in front of a computer or a camera and go, hi, how you doing? This is what I'm talking about. Da, 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 da. And all of a sudden people go, that's what I needed. Here's a motivational video. Here's an inspirational video. Here's a funny video. You can laugh, you can share, you can da 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 da. But see, some of you brothers, y'all can't do that. Y'all can't do that. Y'all just can't do that. Here's a reaction video. Hey, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. But then when brothers say, listen, what is the black man going through? Because what I've noticed is the space isn't really changing. It's just another generation is coming into it. And this other generation is saying the same thing that the generation previously said, which is saying the same thing that the generation previously said, which is, and now you got an issue, because what that means is 3 generations of men have gone through the exact same thing online and put it out online, and people are brand new to the information because, when you're young, you're new to living life. I get all that. But see, now you got people all from their 60s to their 20s still having the exact same problem from 60 to 20. And now it's a problem. That's a problem. Because I can tell you for a fact, these brothers been gave you a solution to every problem you got. But here's the problem. When you're great on a bad team, bad players don't go check the tape. Bad players are not going to type in what they're looking for. Bad players, you know what, man, how do I get my health together? I'm not going to type that in because, brother, why don't you just do a video about it? Why don't you just look up the video I did about it? Maybe I don't want to do that. Why don't you just make a video for me? Oh, okay. So you want to be a bad teammate, huh? I need to do something just for you right now. And why don't you do it just for me? Like, I tell you why not. I tell you why I won't. Because if I do it just for you, you still ain't going to pay attention. See, that's what I mean about being great on a bad team. When people actually put it all on the line for you, you still don't pay attention to what you asked for. And this makes black men look bad. This makes us look bad because we're being great on a bad team. On a bad team. And then people go, nah, that's not what it is. How is that not what it is? And that's what it is every day. It's not just the algorithm, bro. It's not. You on ESPN, algorithm. You get what I'm saying? You want all these comedy things, algorithm. We been got the memo we was on our own. The problem is, what black men really have a problem with is not that we're on our own. Black men have a problem with helping the people who we don't help people who help themselves. We help people who hurt us. That's what we have a problem with. That's what I'm talking about being great on a bad team. See, if you hurt us, we gonna help you. Or you sabotaging my life, I'm gonna help you. Oh, you hating on me, I'm gonna help you. Oh, you want to beef with me, I'm gonna help you by making this, by putting you out there. And see, finally. But see, if you're doing right by me, I'm not gonna help you. If you're doing your job, I'm gonna say, you know what, you got it. Because what we do is we're backwards in this sense where, and it's crazy. Black men should help brothers who help themselves. But instead, when we see a black man who can help himself, we'll say he has it because you have a team of losers around you, and when a black man who can pull himself up by his bootstraps and get it out the mud, he's gonna get a bunch of people yanking his coattails to get up out of the mud. So just like you, instead of having a team of people who are actually gonna make you better, you're gonna have a team of people who are gonna drag you down because they're crabs in a barrel, want you to drag them up out of the barrel. You got to be that strong. He knows that if you got your stuff together, you're gonna have a bunch of crabs asking for you to, or not asking, but pitching themselves to you to drag them out of the barrel too. So guess what? Can I help you? Because if I pull you up while you pulling yourself up, now I'm gonna pull up my barrel and your barrel. And now you have to pull up your barrel and my barrel. So if us two get to the top, guess what's gonna happen? I got 100 people yanking at me, you got 100 people yanking at you. And I see the brother over there, because we can see all from all the top of these barrels. We see hundreds of barrels and hundreds of ones. And the truth is, a lot of these people don't even want to put themselves in position. They don't even want, like when we talk about crabs in a barrel, I know crabs don't belong in a barrel and all that other stuff, right? But some people just want to stay down, because getting away from dysfunction is a fear. Don't believe that everybody who wants to be who says they want to win in life, that does not mean that they want to put in the effort to win in life. That's not what that means. What that means is they want to win without any effort at all. They want the trophy, they want the ring, they want the accolades, they want the adulation, they want everybody to say, look at you, you're great for doing absolutely nothing. You was a background singer on an album that went 10 times platinum. Nobody know you. And you was only a background singer on one verse. But you want the same check as the person that made the album. You want the same check as the person who made the album that does the shows. They get paid $100,000 a show. You should get paid $100,000 a show for your one backup singing vocal. You ain't even Otis from the Temptations. People actually, Otis is part of the Temptations. So, Ruffin can say ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis, but who are you? Bro, I need $20,000 to say, hey. Oh man, I need $20,000 for that, because of all the hard work that went into doing that. See, this is where we have a major issue. So now we got to play this game over and over and over again, and brothers go, no, that's not real, that's not true, and people gaslighting us about, you're not man enough. This is where you're not man enough comes from. You're not man enough because you can't take all of my failures and make them your success for me. And that's the crazy part about it. Now, I get what you're saying. And that becomes a problem. Because, even with this celebrity situation, everybody knew that. Everybody knew that at some point, Jada Pinkett would throw Will under the bus. Everybody knew that. And for all the ladies who wanted protection, and that's protection, and all of a sudden the wife said, I don't need no protection, I'm all right. And now what? Now he's out there on the limb on his own, right? Now he looks stupid, right? So now, all of a sudden, what was it all for? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. When people talk about legacy, how many brothers have had their legacies destroyed by people who just wanted a payday. I'm not buying you any more clothes or cars or da 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 da. Oh, let me just say you did something nefarious to me, and let me put a news story out, and let me sully your name or ruin your name and make you look bad, and possibly go with a civil suit or something that really isn't true, but I ruin your reputation so much you might actually have to pay me. You might actually have to pay me for this. So now we got to play this game, because you're so great. You should have a stellar reputation for 20 years, but if somebody doesn't get what they want out of you, they should be able to ruin your reputation in a couple of days. And they don't have to tell the truth. They can lie. Because let's be honest, it doesn't matter if it is the truth or a lie with a black man. You're going to believe the worst. You're going to believe the worst just because it makes you feel good. And you're going to go with the worst. And not only are you going to go with the worst, you're going to spread the word of the worst belief system, of the worst behavior. Y'all can see him doing that. Y'all can see him, yep. He's never done that ever in his life, but I can see him doing that. That seems like deep down, that's the kind of person he is. You couldn't see by the look in his eyes, the way he did like this, that he could possibly, do all of those nefarious things. You mean he just shook his head? Like you saw him shake his head, and that means he could do everything evil in the world. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. And then when we really have gotten to this space where, awakened black heterosexual, you did not have to do that one. I just got, to me, even with that, drugs and negative music, that's when you're surrounded by losers. Losers want you to do drugs all the time. Losers want you to listen to the music that makes you crazy, and wants you to do evil things to people. Because once you do it, they're just going to talk about it. They're not going to actually do the time for you. They're not going to be in the beef with you. They're not going to do that. Come here and ruin your life. And this is what I mean by, being great on a bad team. People want somebody to be 10 toes down and ruining their life and uplifting a group of people's lives at the same time. I don't understand that silliness, but that's what it is. That's what it is. What I need you to do is I need you to put it all on the line. Just all on the line for me. Just put it all on the line for me. And when you make yourself look stupid and foolish and you throw your life away because you failing drug tests, or you doing this or you doing that, or you know what I'm saying, or you done got yourself locked up, I'm gonna just go over here and kick it. Because that's not what because I didn't do that. That was you. I mean, I might have gassed you up to do it. I might have told you that they was going to do it to you. I might have made you think that you was in a situation where it was kill or be killed, but it really wasn't a kill or be killed situation. It's just you felt like that and you responded, but hey, I didn't tell you to go do what you did. I just told you all the lies that started all of this drama. I didn't tell you had to believe me, but after you get done doing the time and paying for the lawyers and and paying restitution and building up your reputation, could you get back to taking care of me the way you used to before I got you in this stuff? Proud. Because that's how great you should be. Matter of fact, if you go to jail for me, you should be able to take care of me from jail. Why does your responsibility to me have to stop? Because you got locked up over a bad situation. And this is where we at. This is where we're at. This is why it gets so bad. This is why it gets so bad. To add insult to injury, we have this situation where when you're great on a bad team, the people in your life will ruin all of your whole process to greatness. Maybe you get up at a certain time and start working. The people on your team will try to ruin the time you get up. Maybe you get up at 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, and get your day going. The people who are bad on your bad team, they're gonna want to be out into the world at, let's go out to 2, 3 in the morning, and then I gotta get up at 4. Oh, I gotta get up at 5. Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. You could get up when we get up. No, I can't get up when y'all get up because y'all don't do nothing with y'all lives. Man, you need to enjoy yourself. You need to smell the roses. You need to, you know what I'm saying? You're really pushing it too much. Because what's up, game changer? What winds up happening is we become great on bad teams, and our bad quote unquote teammates, all they do is put more responsibility on our plates. See, we work in reverse. When you're great with a great team, your great team takes responsibilities off your plate so you can focus more on greatness. Because if you're great, then it gives them opportunity to be great also. But see, we do it in reverse. If you're great, I'm gonna put more responsibilities on your plate and take away from your time so you can't focus on greatness anymore. So at some point, sooner before later, you're gonna fall off. You're gonna be washed up to some people. He was great, but now he's not what he used to be. And people are like, I don't know, why aren't you like what you used to be? Well, in all honesty, I'm surrounded by y'all. I've seen it time and time again. You get, this person is great. They want to get up, they get up in the morning, they do this X, Y, and Z. This is their favorite car. This is their mode of transportation. What do their bad team do? The bad team will come by and take their favorite car, their favorite mode of transportation, and take it out. They'll go out at 10 o'clock at night and then come back at 12 o'clock the next afternoon. But you got a lot of stuff, bro. Why you gotta take that? I mean, why don't you get your own? Why didn't you answer the phone? I was busy. See, when you're great, you're surrounded by people who do nothing, who swear that they're busy. They just got a bunch of busy assignments. What were you doing? Drugs? Partying? That's not being busy. Good. So now we're playing this game. How often can I, interject my BS into your life to the point where I'm holding you up? If great people have a routine, you ruin their routine as many times as you see possible. If you see a brother going in a positive direction, like, oh man, he's gonna go somewhere with his life. He's getting up every day, he's doing this, he's doing this, he's doing this, he's doing that, he's doing this. Oh, he's got it all regimented out. Like and I can see him building on that. So you know what I'm gonna do? Since I'm such a great teammate of his, I'm gonna throw a monkey wrench in everything that he's doing. Because he's getting up at 4, I'm gonna ruin that. Okay, yeah. He's putting in work at 8, yeah, I'm gonna ruin that. I ain't gotta ruin it totally, I just gotta ruin it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just throw the timing off. Oh man, he takes this break and then he has lunch. I'm gonna ruin the lunch. Yeah, hopefully if I ruin the lunch, then he won't really have the energy to do the second and third thing he does later on in the day. So I ruin the lunch. Oh, he's still going out even without the lunch. Okay, I need to ruin that. And then, this brother's really he's a machine. And this is when you hear a lot of men getting talked about as if they are a machine. Because they're doing everything in their life in spite of all of you bad teammates. They're getting it done in spite of all of y'all. And then you turn around and you go, he a sellout because, look, he got around all them other people. No. Y'all sold him out before he could ever be a sellout. You proved to this guy, at every chance you got, that you'll never help him succeed in life. You'll only help him fail, for the Hatch Collection. Thanks, man. You never in your life contribute anything positive to this guy's life. That's what I brought up the Bandman Kevo thing. Think about it. Think about, let me back up to the relationship part. Think about all of the sisters who said that was protection. Y'all don't protect y'all baby daddies like that. Do y'all? Do y'all protect y'all baby daddies when y'all in these courtrooms? No, you don't. Do y'all protect y'all husbands when y'all filing for divorce? No, you don't. Do y'all protect the family by making sure that, dad's not thrown under the bus? No, you don't. So you asking for this protection because he gonna figure out a way to make it happen, because he got to. Because if he don't, he's gonna go to jail. This is where we're at with it. This is how we get down in our society. This is how we move in our community. And it becomes more and more of a problem. I'm trying to make sure that Bernard is not going live before I keep going. So let me do this. So at the end of the day, fellas, this is where we're at. There is no such thing as a successful black man in these times when it comes to our people, because it's always somebody trying to throw a monkey wrench in it. And it don't bother. Nah, you know what? I got time today, so I'll put the link in the chat if anybody want to come. And if you gonna come with something real. Don't come with no BS. Don't come trying to start a beef with another person on another channel. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Don't come dissing somebody that I ain't even talking about. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't come being retarded. Don't do that either. Makes sense. Same thing. Matter of fact, let me double back. Some of the brothers don't realize this. Some brothers aren't growing because you done gave wrenches to people, and when your chat is going, they're timing people out for no reason because of they want to be petty, and they sabotaging your channel, acting like they cool with you, but then they act like they don't know why people are not coming to your chat, because they keep timing people out. No matter what they say, it doesn't matter if it's a good thing, it's a bad thing. They just, I'm gonna time them out, and then to the point where nobody wants to be there. And I had your back, brother. I had your back. How did you have my back? I just made sure anybody who said hello, I timed them out and I blocked them, and now they can't come and see you. And I just like, oh, okay, this is what we doing. So you threw me under the bus. You threw me under the bus. No, I didn't. I was protecting the channel, brother. I'm protecting the space. Nah, you're not protecting the channel or the space. You know what I'm saying? You making sure a brother can't grow on purpose. So then when people go, man, they took my wrench. And man, they took this from me. They took that from me. You know what I'm saying? Why is it going on like this? Because, man, think about it. You don't want to see brothers succeed. Just be honest about that. Look at the hatred other brothers get when they're actually successful. If a guy was unsuccessful and he becomes successful, you have other successful black men who have a problem with him being successful. Because now, oh man, he might be taken from me. Then you got people who are unsuccessful, who he was on the same level as those people who are less successful. I shouldn't say unsuccessful. Now they got a problem because why it can't be me? Let me dish you until you get back down to this level. It's like, come on, man. How we gonna play this game? How we gonna do this every time something happens? Then on top of that, That's what I mean being great on a bad team. You got people who will beef with people, or who will diss people, who will disrespect people, who will sabotage people, who will tell people that they're wrong, that they're sellouts, that they're not really true to what they say and believe, and then diss these people wholeheartedly day in and day out, and then turn around and do the exact same thing that the person that they diss does, and say they have a legitimate reason to do it. See, I'm not gonna beef with nobody. See, they don't beef with people because they think they're above people and they're bougie and they're petty and they just not really real. But I just realized I'm not gonna beef with nobody. I'm not gonna beef with nobody because that's beneath me. Wait, what? You dissed them for not beefing, and now you not beefing. I need you to be, this brother is not committed to the cause. He's not 10 toes down for the cause. But you know what? I'm moving on. I'm not even with this cause anymore because, you know what I'm saying? I see how it is with y'all, so I'm gonna move around myself. Wait a minute. You dissed this guy because you felt like he moved in a different direction, and now because he wasn't 10 toes down and you believed he was faking, and now you moving in a different direction. So it seems like y'all more alike than not alike. So why are you dissing his movements and your understanding of yours? It doesn't make sense. I don't even think, and I'll be honest with you, Patrick, I don't think the content creator sold out. Here's what I think as a content creator. And it's a part of being great on a bad team. The type of people gravitate to the type of content that they like. And what happens when you grow out of making a certain kind of content? Because the content creators understand that people who watch the content are fickle. These people are not going to be down for nobody. They're not going to be, bruh. I don't think a lot of times people realize if you make the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, and that's you, that's cool. But if people are asking you to make the same thing over and over and over and over and over again because that's all they want to see, that's not you. Now you got to give the people what they quote unquote want, but you got to give the people what they want that you can do. You can't keep giving the people what they want that's outside of your wheelhouse. Because I can tell you a lot of brothers like being lied to. Y'all really like being lied to. Y'all really like the belief system of blame everything on somebody else. It's somebody else's fault. It's somebody else's responsibility. Hey man, we down for this person. We down for that person. That person isn't real. A lot of the brothers in the space do not want to hear the fact that they are drama. They like drama. There are a lot of black men who just love drama. And they're going to continue to love drama. And they like drama the same way women do. And they're not going to stop liking drama the same way women do. It's just they want, and this is where being on a bad team sometimes hurts people. Because the black manosphere and the white manosphere are not the same, but the problem is always you see too many black men in the black manosphere gravitate to drama, beef, and negativity. And that's what brothers show up for. And then you can't complain about the women being drama-filled, negative, and always, starting stuff when you're the equivalent. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, teammates on a bad team always look for failure. So now we're at that point in life. So now we're playing this game. You know, you should go big. You should go big. You should da 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 da. It's like, for what? For what? You got to ask yourself. Great people need peace, and people. But what happens with great people? Great people need peace to create greatness. And a lot of y'all put pressure on great people, and you bring dysfunction to great people, and you think that dysfunction makes them great. But truth be told, no, they're fighting for peace. That's what they fight through the dysfunction to get to peace, because they're even greater when they have the peace. It's just the adversity of you bringing them dysfunction. They can transform that negative into something positive. That's all that happens, you know. So it's like, this is where we're at with it. So, like I said, I think I've been on here for an hour. Let me know if Bernard, I'm doubling back to see if he live today. Hold on. Shout out to Mocha for getting 4,000 subscribers. Shout out to Dr. Thunder, almost at 7,000 subscribers. You know. So now we're playing this game. You know. But other than that, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to leave it at that. I'll stay on here for a few more minutes. If anybody want to come up, you come up. If not, I'm about to bounce. So, let me see if I got this together. Yeah, I do. You know, we do need to be in tutorials a lot more. But, you know, the tutorials are not for self-improvement. You know, therefore, we want to be tutored at being more drama-filled and less self-actualized people. And that's a shame. That's a shame. You know, I got a lot of work to do today, so I got to get to it. I'm going to go ahead and get my dog together. So what I'm about to do is I'm going to shut it down. In a few minutes, so hold on. I'm going to close it out with the music, and we out.